Good morning, dear viewers. Today, our topic in this history subject is Gandhara School of Art. Gandhara School of Art. Most important question in perspective in history questions to be asked anytime. If you are a student of history, kindly be attentive. This school is also known as Hellenistic School. This G is also called as Hellenistic School of Art. It is related to sculpture art. It actually relates to sculpture art. And the two important things here, sculpture art, are number one, what is Hellenistic? Hellenic simply means Hellenic, means Greek. And Hellenic and Hellenistic means like that of Romans, Iranians, because they too had done some kind of sculpture work, and Indians altogether in the sculpture work. Besides being with this, besides being with that of Greeks, we know Hellenic is Greeks, and when we say Hellenistic, it relates to these three countries also, or three places also. Now, what is sculpture art? Sculpture means art of carving statues or art of making statues. Most sculptures under this art were made of Buddha. It was this great man, founder of Buddhism, that the most sculptures were made of this Buddha or Bodhisattva or Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva simply means Buddhahood. Buddhahood. All are related to Buddha. But some also of other lesser known figures. Mostly these statues were made of Buddha, but some were also made of others. The sculptures were made of, first of all, we know the area being northwest area, and to some extent to the eastern or eastern part of Gangetic Valley up to it. So the sculptures were made of mud because it was at a very early stage. So these sculptures were made of mud, schist. And schist, perhaps you might have heard it for the first time. It is strewn with layers when stone after stone, stone with lures, when stone, some sort of stone, and then after it another stone and after it, and stones are being kept in some particular way, it is just to give some unique shape. Sudoku, a kind of plaster. This was also a kind of plaster. It was also a material used for which these sculptures of Buddhas were made, and later on carved on rocks. And different big rocks were seen near the areas like in the Gangetic Valley or the nearby. Then these sculptures were carved of those big rocks, although most of them were of sandstone because Ganga, river Ganga, used to carry sand from the upper areas and deposit it in the areas where this these Indo-Greeks used to settle. These sculptures were mostly standing. For example, if they used to made, they had a unique feature of making standing Buddha or other. However, we have seen sometimes sculptures made in sitting position also, but mostly they were in a standing position. The faces of these sculptures were flat. Faces were flat. This is to be kept in view and memory that faces were flat without any expression. They didn't express anything, that no expression or any emotion used to come from these faces. No expression or no emotions used to be seen from the faces of these sculptures. Their hairstyle was very curly. Hairstyle from these sculptures is seen curly. Buddha looks more or less like a Greek god Apollo. Apollo, a Greek god, is being given a resemblance with that of Buddha in these sculptures with a long robe. With a long robe. Robe means garment, which is kept on the shoulders and goes below. In the lower part of ears. The body of Buddha, however, appears more like a Roman man with full of muscles. Buddha is always seen, or he is made as a strong man with full muscular body. Most of these sculptures are erotic. However, it should not be asked here, but history has to reveal everything, whatever it sees as an authentic proof, that is relating to sex. Sometimes, or usually, these sculptures are being shown naked. The nature of these sculptures is thus shown in a clear way as they used to be made. In later phase, this art was patronized by Kushans and Shakas, later on patronized this art. The remains of this art was found in Afghanistan area, including Kabul, Kandahar, Herat, Hada, and other places like that of Taxila, which was capital of Gandhara Mahajanapada. Taxila had remained the headquarter for most of the times and also most learning center. Hope you would have learned about this Gandhara School of Art. Thank you for being with me.